What's up y'all, it's Phil, and today I'm starting a new project. It's gonna be an awesome one. So when the client and I first met to discuss this project, we were in this oddly shapen bedroom, and we were gonna do some like bunk style beds on either side. And that was gonna be a pretty cool design, but then she changed it on me. So we started talking about the design, and she decided she wants to stick with the same design but change up the color a little bit, and it's gonna be pretty awesome. So we're gonna be basing it off of this like restaurant they go to in Hawaii, and the colors here are awesome, but being surfer dude from Florida, as soon as she brought this up, I was like, this is happening. Like, I'm gonna do this. So I've got all these awesome ideas for what we're gonna actually do in here. I want you guys to stick around till the end to see what that is. I'm not gonna give you any secrets, any spoilers, but we're doing some shiplap, we're doing some built-ins, we're doing some beds. It's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna start demo right now, and we'll get at the rest of it tomorrow and see how far we can get. Alright, so we've been working hard on these projects. Just got one finished up yesterday, and now we are continuing full-time working on the beds that we're currently working on. So we've got a lot of production going on today. I've got an electrician who has come in. He's going to be running new wiring for us so that we don't have to worry about the outlets in the walls, kind of try to bring everything a little more up to code, and that's going to give our clients outlets inside the actual bed areas. So that's going to be cool. Once the electric is done, we can actually start securing everything to the floor and getting the final pieces built so we can do the walls, the shiplap, and everything else we need. So I'm excited for that. Let's keep rocking. So we are really moving on this project. After a day in the shop getting stuff built and getting everything installed here with the electricians, we now have spent another day cutting and preparing most of the shiplap, hopefully all of it, and we've got everything prepped and ready. So today I'm going to be doing a ton of shiplap to try and get the ceiling done and try and get these walls covered up and just installing that. I want to make sure that these are attached, so I'm going to go ahead and add some brad nails to these, maybe in the corners, that'll just kind of help hold everything up. It'll also add to the aesthetic just a little bit. I do want to leave these unfinished, and so having the nail holes in them might actually help improve the look that we're going for, so that shouldn't really be a problem. I'm also going through and changing the pattern on these so that in some places it's got a really nice concentric pattern, in other places it's a little kind of like rough-shone, so hopefully that works. Hopefully the client likes it. I like it. I think it looks like it was done by people who were just putting together a, small little ramshackle restaurant. I've been to a ton of those all over Tampa and in different places, and they always have this same almost DIY aesthetic. It's kind of cool. So that's what we're working on today. We're getting all of this stuff up, and then it is time for paint. are finally done with all of the shiplap. It looks super great. This is awesome. I also took some extra time tonight to go ahead and get the rest of the trim work done, so it is super late and I am super tired, but it looks good. So tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to be doing filling, sanding, and hopefully get some paint prep done. We'll see if we actually get that far, because this project kind of taking a little longer than it was supposed to, but that's okay because it's going to look awesome and I want the details of it to be really good, not like, oh, because it's supposed to look cheap and easy, that it is cheap and easy. It's not. So I've done a lot of good real joinery and stuff, but I've also left a lot of nail holes and like done random things that I've already talked about. I'm gonna have one of my guys back at the shop doing the drawers while we are here doing the rest of the prep work, and hopefully go ahead and get some paint on it, get this thing finished up. Just like that, y'all, I am done. This project is awesome. So we're a little over time on this project, but it was absolutely worth it because the detail on this thing is so cool. We did our absolute best to make it look just like the restaurant as much as we could, and it looks so amazing. The color was like blinding at first, but once we added the extra details, the mattresses, got the carpet cleaned up and everything, it looks so cool. Skimboards on the roof, stickers on the wall. These kids are gonna absolutely love this place. I would love this place. I would sleep here. It looks like an Airbnb at this point, to be honest. Like, this is so cool. They all have their own individual USB chargers like I talked about originally. So they've got a plug, it's got 2 plugs, 2 USBs, so all the iPads and phones and things can be plugged in. We've got some battery powered lights that are gonna make reading awesome because, you know, kids, they love to read. So I'm gonna stop talking and show you guys the final result of this amazing project. Check it out. So thanks again for watching, y'all. If you're here for my built-in series, I got a lot more of these coming, and we got a whole lot of projects coming up. I really love this one, and I really love getting back into it with this project, because this is just so unique and so cool. If you like this project, make sure to share it, put it on social media, push it out places, show people what we did here, because this is so cool. I would love for other people to see it. Make sure to turn on notifications and subscribe if you haven't. I've got a lot more cool stuff coming, some random DIYs and stuff like that. Mostly I'm going to be focusing on the built-in web series so you can see what I do, how I do it, and hopefully get yourself inspired to get out there and do something yourself. So with that, I am going to leave this Hawaii vibe and go back to just plain old white awesomeness. Not really. Some of the projects I'm doing that are coming up are actually pretty cool. So again, subscribe and stay tuned. But I'm getting out of here. I'm already late, so thanks again for watching, y'all. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.